children. Hope you are following the videos. So in the last video, we have learned about the past simple and the past progressive. So today we are going to learn about the past perfect and past perfect continuous. If possible, we'll also see the future tense also. Okay, now coming to the past perfect. Now, when this past perfect tense is used, now just assume that there are two events going on, right? Now a person is talking what happened yesterday. He's talking about something which happened yesterday, but he is talking about two incidents here, right? He is talking about the two events here. Okay, you can take the example like this. The train had left. So here you can see the train had left, or that means this is a past tense, right? This sentence is in the past tense. The train had left, okay, before I arrived. So he was telling that the train had left before he arrived. That means even I arrived is also a past tense, right? So after this event has happened, after this situation has happened, now this situation has commenced. Okay, so for these kind of situations, so now basically this is a past tense. Basically this is already a past tense. Okay, so but there are two events which are happening here. One is already happened and the other one happened after this, right? After this has happened, after this particular thing has happened. After the first event has happened, the second one has happened, right? It has commenced. So that is how past perfect tense is used. So you can take the formula for the past perfect tense here. It is subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Very simple one. Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. In the present tense, we have seen that in the present perfect we have used the have and has. Whereas in the past tense, what is the past tense of have? It is had. What is the past tense of has? It is also had. So what we are using here, we are using only the had, right? So subject plus had plus V3 plus object. So this is the formula for the past perfect tense. Okay, children. Now we'll try to write some examples. Already, like now we are following some subjects, right? So we'll write with the he, she, Ravi, I, we, they. I, we, and they. So right. He had eaten food. He had eaten food before I arrived, before I came home. So you can write any other example also here. But what you can write here is he had eaten food. So here it is the subject, it is the auxiliary verb, helping verb here, and this is V3 and this is the object. So here now this had, okay, in the present tense we have seen that for he, she and Ravi we have used has. For I, we and they we have used have. But here the past tense of has and have is had. So for all the sentences here, you will write the same. That is, we'll see now. She had eaten food. Ravi had eaten food. I had eaten food. We had eaten food. And they had eaten food. So this is how you will write the past perfect, right? So past perfect, this is the example you can write it. So I'll give you one more example also. Okay, you can write this one. I had finished my work before you came. So here he is talking something which happened maybe yesterday or some time back. So he's saying that I had finished my work before you came. So some friend has come. So before he came, he has finished his work here. So that is how you can take many examples of the past perfect tense. Okay, children. So now we'll go ahead with the past perfect continuous. Okay, children. Now we'll see the past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous, right? Continuous in the sense the word already says that something was in progressive, right? Something was work was going on, but that was happening in the past. That was happening in the past. Now here also we can take two events. We can take the two events. So one here, this event is finished, okay, and here you can see that this event was continuing when this particular thing has finished. So when this event finished here, when this situation finished here, but still this situation was going on. So it was in continuous process. So, and both are the past tense. Both are past tense. But here, by the time this event got finished, this was still going on. So those kind of sentences, like you can take in the past perfect continuous. We'll write one example here so that it will be very clear to you. Okay, children. So right, I had been waiting when you came to see me. So here in this sentence you can see that somebody has been waiting, right? Somebody has been waiting when you came to see me. So this particular person is talking about the incident which already happened. So what he was saying that, so when you came to see me, so again when you came to see me, so this is also a past tense you can see here, right? This happened, right? When you came to see me, what he was doing, he had been waiting. So he had been waiting at that particular time when he came to see him, right? So that is how this is in continuous tense. This is in continuous tense when this particular thing has happened. So by the time his friend came, till then he was waiting for the person. So when he came, he said that I had been waiting for an hour when you came to see me. So this is how you can add the past perfect continuous tense. Now we'll see some examples and also the formula of this tense. Here you can say had, because it is a perfect progressive, been plus V4 plus object. Right? Now you can see here he had been eating food. Again, she had been eating food. Ravi had been eating food. I had been eating food. We had been eating food. They had been eating food. So there is no change in the auxiliary verb here because it belongs to the past tense. So has and have. Right? For these two words, the past tense is had. Okay? So this is what a past perfect continuous tense is all about. So now we have learned about the present tense and also the past tense. So what is left is the future tense. But now what we'll do is we'll try to see one or two examples of different using the present tense and the past tense. Okay. Okay, children. So what I'll do is I'll take an example here. I'll take fly. So V1 is fly. What is V2? It will be flew. V3 will be flown and V4 will be flying. Okay. So at the same time, what I'll do here is I'm taking the present and the past tense. Here I'm taking the present tense. Present simple. Present continuous. Present perfect. Present perfect continuous. Okay. So in the same way here, I'm taking here past simple, past continuous, past progressive, past perfect, and last one is past perfect continuous. Okay, so we'll see the 8 different tenses and their examples now. Okay, so now here if you see present simple, okay, let me take the subject called as he. Okay, he, let me draw a line first here. He flies kites. Now the same example I'm taking with the we. Okay, when we write with we, it will become fly. It will not be, you will not write flies here, you write fly. So we fly kites. Okay, so now here present continuous, he is flying kites. Okay, and then write with we here, we are. So here it will change here, we are flying kites. Okay, and present perfect, he has. So here this word called as has tells about the perfect, right? He has flown kites. Present we'll take the example with we have, because it is plural, we are writing here have. We have flown kites. We have flown kites. And now coming to the present perfect continuous, he has been flying kites. When you write with we here, we have been flying kites. So this is how I have taken 2 examples here, right? For each tense I have taken 2 examples. Now what we'll do is we'll write the same in past tense now. Okay, we'll write the same in past tense here. Now if I write the same in the past tense, so now here past simple, right? He flies kites. So here this is the simple, right? So he flew kites. Now we flew kites. Okay. Now coming to the past continuous, he is flying kites. So what is the past tense of is here? Was. So he was flying kites. So we are flying kites. What is the past tense of are here? We were flying kites. Next is past perfect. He has flown kites. So what is the past tense of has? He had flown kites. So if you write with the we also, we had flown kites. Coming to the past perfect progressive. So we write here, he had been flying kites. We had been flying kites. So this is how you can write the present tense and as well as the past tense. Okay, so I have taken 2 examples here, and what you do is you also take at least 3 examples and write and submit me by tomorrow. Okay children, so by this we come to the end of the today's session, that is the present tense and past tense, that is past perfect and past perfect progressives. Okay children, so see you tomorrow. Until then, Have a great day. Take care.